Hey y'all, welcome to your love reading. What? Why my timer looks like that? Anyway, so I want to say that what channeled song came through for you today was Biggie Smalls, One More Chance. Okay, so there was definitely a player, okay, that you were dealing with. And I got that from the cards, but the song came through as well. Sorry for fixing this. There we go. So you were definitely in a karmic relationship with this person. All right. They were a player. They didn't treat you right. They overstepped boundaries with you. It says resentment and triggers perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Okay. This karmic relationship that you were in was just so toxic, obviously. It says not enough, lacking confidence, self sabotage, ego and fear, frustrations. Now, the thing about this card, well, I don't know what I can show on these platforms, is I'm getting it was both, right? The lacking of confidence was coming from both sides. For you to put up with it, you were lacking confidence. This person to be doing this to you, lacking confidence, right? People do things when they don't feel like they're enough. And self sabotage, both sides. I don't know what's happening with my hair here. Sorry. All right, let me ignore that. All right. Self sabotage on both sides, right? And that ego and fear was the person, your person that's in question here, that we're talking about here. And the frustrations on both sides, okay? So that's over because what's surrounding it now, and you definitely done the work on yourself. What's surrounding it now is love. Love is here. Unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness. We got this earlier in the last reading I did for the collective. It wasn't a love reading, but I did a little love section and we got this card, okay? Because you've done the work. Self-love and wholeness is here. And once you do the work on yourself and you feel whole, complete within yourself, then you're going to attract this new love, this soulmate that I see coming in here for you. Affection and attraction, selflessness, right? Because why? We have here the dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. So, of course, all of the above, you are dealing with someone that you end up finding out certain things about them, the lies they were telling about you, things were being revealed to you. And now you've done the work to heal yourself. You see, heal. You've changed yourself and you're continuously changing. This person is definitely missing you. It says sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future, because they know what they had. But it was never going to work out. This is a karmic relationship, okay? It can never work. So even if they were to work on themselves, this person is not for you. And like I said, now that you've done the work, you're ready to start going back out there. We have partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. Happily single. You're just having fun. You're out there just doing you. And that's what's going to attract this person to you. You're hanging out, you're doing you, chilling with your friends, your family. And then you have this new beginning coming in here for you. It says coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, tragic endings. Now, we're not looking at the tragic endings. We're looking at this new beginning. You're being reborn here. That transition is happening for you here. That's what we're looking at because you changed. Remember that. And we have teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, and want to date. Okay, someone is interested in you. Let's see if you have the secret admirer. See, there's a loss here from that relationship, right? It came out in the tarot as well. But you're sitting on your throne now. You're not going to put up with no one's crap. You're waiting for that person. Well, you're not literally waiting. I'm just saying, because I see her sitting there waiting, but that your soulmate is coming through here for you. So there's room to celebrate now because you removed the crap out your life. Not to call that person crap, but you removed the nonsense that was going on out of your life. And now you're putting up your boundaries here. You're not going to let anyone cross your boundaries ever again. You've learned. You've really learned. You're the queen now. You're the queen. I see you doing whatever you want to do. I see you not listening to anyone else about who to date, what to do, and just in general. I see you moving to the beat of your own drum. You're answering your desires. You're doing things that you want to do. And you're just living this happy life now. All right. Maybe when I say happy, I'm not saying that you don't have any issues in your life. I'm saying away from this person is definitely freedom. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I'm not talking about anything else going on in your life. We're talking about love here, relationships. Away from this person, you're feeling free. That's why that celebration is in the air. Okay. You had to. Oh, this is definitely kind of similar to the last reading. I heard the word stance again, like last time. So you stood up for yourself. All right. You're taking a stance, and enough is enough. And it didn't just do this for the relationship. It did it for all of your friendships, any kind of relationship you have. Okay. You are stronger now. You're not going to put up with anyone's crap, not just in romantic relationships. You know, there were temptations before of going back to that person. And that person, I don't know, it's like a codependency with that person. They may have treated you that way, but they were codependent on you. There was codependency there. Yeah. So I'm seeing that there was a financial dependency too here. Yeah. Oh, wow. There was definitely a financial dependency. They were depending on you. It could be reversed, but I'm just seeing that they were the ones more depending on your money, kind of living off of you. But now you're going to go for what you want. Let me look into the person that's coming in now. Oh. This person been through it. So the person coming in is also working on themselves. We have sabotage out here again. This person was also self-sabotaging too. Or they were sabotaging their relationships. They also had an issue with confidence. They did. Let's pull some tarot on this. But they're working on themselves. By the time they come around, of course, they would have healed the parts that needed to be healed in order for you two to meet, okay? See? Oh, look. It says healing. I was only looking at one card, but hold on. Let me read this here. It says healing heart. Healing and heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship, okay? But for them, it was more of their healing their broken heart, okay? They were sabotaging, but also the relationships that they were in were also not good for them as well. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? Intuitively. And for the toxicity and addiction, I'm just getting that it was just a toxic relationship that the person was in. That's it. Toxic. And they sabotage themselves by even being in a relationship like that. They also didn't feel like they were enough, the person that's coming in for you. But they are healing themselves here. You see what they've done? They've cut ties, it says here, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. They've cut that other person out. They are working on themselves, as I've been telling you. They are healing to be ready for you. And it says date, get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. So they're ready to date, or soon they'll be ready to date. I think they have a little bit more work to do on themselves, and then they'll be ready. The bottom of the deck, wedding rings, actually. Union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. When the time comes, I'm telling you, they're going to be ready to marry. If you don't believe in marriage itself, it doesn't matter. It's just telling you that they're ready to commit. And you can't make it up. So the last reading that I did yesterday said Phoenix. So we have the same cards out here again. These cards don't always pop out, right? The same cards out here again. So this new phase is coming in for you and this person. It says new phase and rekindle, renew and growth, changed mind, rise from the ashes. Your person is rising from the ashes. Okay? They too have gone through the dark night of the soul. You see? I can't make it up. It says mirror. Mirroring each other, what you're doing, which is working on yourself, they're working on themselves. Self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. Mirror. You two have been through similar things. Terrible relationships, toxic relationships. You're coming out of it now. You are coming out of it now. The both of you. I mean, I feel like you have already come out of it. You're finally doing the final touches. Okay? I'm gonna work here. But you're a little more ahead of them. Okay? You're on your throne already. Maybe you have little final touches here and there, but you're sitting on your throne. They just have a little tiny bit to go. A little tiny bit. I want to get what this person looks like here. I could channel it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get it from the tarot. Ooh. This person is financially stable and they want to share this with you. Oh, they're great manifestors. Whatever they want, they can get. They have this, I don't want to say chiseled, maybe chiseled. That's what's coming to mind, that word chiseled. But I feel like it's more than just, I feel like, sorry, it's stoic. There's this manly look to this person. They might have a nice beard on them, if you like that. Some of them might have longer hair. Oh, obviously, I am talking about this person, and I'm telling you, this person is definitely a masculine. So, this is gonna not resonate with everyone. I know it's not gender specific, but this particular reading, I am picking up that the person is a masculine and the person sitting on their throne and that did the work is a feminine, okay? But if you do resonate with the storyline and it happens to be that it's the opposite, then so be it, okay? I'm just telling you what I'm picking up on. But this person is manly, okay? They know what they want. They could be a bit stern, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, this person has a big heart. They will sacrifice themselves for others, right? Maybe to their own detriment. They need to work on that. They need to work on that. They have a really big heart, but I'm seeing that they would sacrifice themselves. They would go above and beyond for someone. I actually want to see how, I was seeing, they just have a huge heart, huge heart. I'm cold. Now I want to pull for the self-sabotage. I'm going to use my other tarot deck here. The hammer. Let's pull for the hammer, please. You know what it is? They couldn't find their way out. Like I said before, they were not confident. They didn't see themselves as this empress, emperor energy. Remember, I'm trying not to be gender specific, just in case you do resonate with this and you happen to be the opposites, but it's a little hard when I'm picking up more masculine. But this manifester, I can get what I want. I can do this. All I have to do is wave my wand and I can get it. And this power, they have this power about them, this charm about them. But they never saw it. They never saw it. They thought they were not enough. Wow. You know what ended up happening? Their world came tumbling down in order for them to, I don't want to say hit rock bottom, but that's what's coming up. For them to leave that person, their karmic relationship, for them to begin to work on themselves. Certain things had to be ripped away from them. Things had to come crashing down. Things had to be revealed for them to, and about themselves as well, okay? For them to start working on themselves. Yeah, it came to an ending. Once again, I have this sacrifice energy about them. Oh, wow. You two are going to be a power couple. You're going to have businesses, a business together. Let me see something here. You might be more in charge of this business, but it doesn't matter. That's not the thing here. Together, you'll be having a business, okay? You're going to be a fun couple. I can see that here. A really fun couple. Very loving couple. Adventurous couple. Yeah. Once again, I see this stance here again. There's going to be opposition from different areas, okay? Just look out for that. You're going to be traveling a lot. I got this in the other readings. You're going to be moving. So you guys might be moving in together. Leaving the country. Possibly. All right, you have moved on. Boom. So like I said, this person is very stern. They're determined. They could be a fire sign. There's a lot of fire energy when it comes to this person that I pulled here. And like they might have Cancer or some sort of water sign in them, and a little bit of earth. A little bit. But I see mostly fire here. You might even be a fire sign. It doesn't matter. This is a general reading. Okay, my lovelies. I'm going to end it there. I think I gave you a lot. I gave you details about who the person is and what they're going through and what they have to overcome in order to meet you where you are. And they will. They're this close. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so support me by liking the video, sharing it, and following me and commenting. Until next time, my lovelies. Toodaloo.